Hello my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you could hit the subscribe button and stay for a while. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So as you can tell from the title of the video, today we are going to play with my favorite launches from 2023 so far. I feel like so many amazing launches came this year. It's already November. Next thing you know, we're going to be December and then the year is going to be over. I actually planned on doing this, I think it was last month, but I didn't get the chance to. So I'm doing it now, and then I think probably in December if I can get it up. If not, then in January, I'll do my top 10 favorite launches from 2023, which will be hard to pick because I feel like there's just so much amazing makeup out there. I, of course, did not try every single launch. It's from what I have personally tried. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into this video. Okay, let's get started. I don't have much time because I do have to pick up my child from school. It's a Friday when I'm filming this and she has early release on Fridays. I did not get the chance to curl my hair. Like I said, I have no time. We're starting with a Road Skin product and it is the Glazing Milk. I do really enjoy this. It is very, very hydrating. Sorry, I already applied it and I thought I was recording. It's very, very hydrating. It literally is just that. It's like a milky liquid. You see that? When you put this on your face, oh my gosh. If you have been here on my channel, you've heard me rave about this since I picked it up because it is seriously that good. I'm a little skeptical when it comes to celebrity makeup brands, but I took the plunge on this one and I'm glad I did because I love it. It is my top prepping skin item right now. Okay, for foundation. There's so many amazing foundations out there. And when I had to think long and hard about the launches this year as far as foundations go, there were two that came to mind right away. One of them is a recent launch and it's the Rosy Ink foundation. I love that foundation. I don't know what they put in there, but it literally blurs your skin and it stays looking perfect all day long. I have been using that quite a bit, so I'm going to use the other foundation that came to mind, and it is the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Foundation. This is also such a beautiful foundation. I'm not 100% sure why I didn't pick this for my wedding because I should have. I wear the shade 3N1 Buff. I think it's a tiny bit on the dark side for me right now. No, I think it should be good because my face is lighter than the rest of my body, so I think we'll be okay. All right, I'm going to jump into the Makeup Forever 109 brush. Yeah, the 109 brush. New purchase if you saw my Sephora haul video. I'm not going to put my hair back because I'm being lazy right now. Okay, do you see how beautiful it looks? Like my skin, it's just so good. Okay, concealers. So I have two here. And again, so many amazing concealers were launched this year. The Tom Ford Stick Concealer. I also think the Surratt is really, really pretty. What else? The Makeup by Mario is a really good one. The Natasha Denona, but these are the two that I feel I have used the most from all of the new launches for this year. The YSL All Hours and the Makeup Forever. This one is a more recent launch than this one, right? I think so, not by much. They are fairly recent, but I keep coming back to these. So I normally rotate my makeup because I try to use,
my makeup.
but I keep pulling these out because I keep wanting to use them. They're both, I think they're described as light, medium coverage. I would say you can definitely get a light, medium, maybe close to medium, but not so much. I would say it's more for somebody who doesn't need too much under their eyes. Natasha Denona Makeup by Mario, those I feel like if you're a full coverage queen, you'll probably like those a tiny bit better than these. If you've been here and you've been watching me, you know how I enjoy my concealer, and I don't put much concealer under my eyes. I feel it makes them look heavy and cakey and just not good. I'll do the Makeup Forever on this side and the YSL on this side. For the Makeup Forever, I have 2.1 Y. I will say I feel like these Makeup Forever ones maybe run a tiny bit on the yellow side. So if you don't like that, maybe steer clear from the like maybe neutral and warmer undertones. But I feel like the best way is just to go in stores and pretty much get matched. This is the Sonia G Jumbo Crease. Jumbo Worker, just kidding. Yeah, it literally just melts right into your skin. I don't feel like I need a lot of coverage. I don't mind if a little bit of my under eyes peek through. Okay, you see that? It's so natural. It's perfect. I have a blemish here, so I put some of the Makeup Forever and I'm just letting it sit for a minute. Okay, now for the YSL, I have the shade L, is it LW? LW7, yes, which stands for light warm. This one definitely a little bit more on like the yellowy side, but not as much I feel like as the Makeup Forever. Some people have complained about the doe foot. Not really complain, but just it's not their favorite. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but when I apply my concealers, I tread very softly. This is the only doe foot that I don't have to tread softly with. Sometimes I even have to dip in a second time, which is very rare for me because I don't use a lot of concealer. So I actually personally love the doe foot on that one. Okay, same brush. And again, this one just blends right into your skin. I would say so much better than the Makeup Forever one. Well, not so much better, but just almost like magic. Yeah, right away, I feel like I enjoy the YSL more than the Makeup Forever, but they're both my top favorites right now. I just feel like they knocked it out of the park with these. Okay. I would say the YSL has a tiny bit of a blurring kind of effect. So this one, it kind of just neutralized everything. And then on this side, I feel like my under eye just feels a tiny bit more soft and just blurring. Let me know if you see what I see. Okay, now powder. This is the only powder that I feel knocked my socks off from the first moment I tried it. And it is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Pressed Powder. Not everybody is loving this. You will hear 50-50 reviews on this. I definitely feel that people who love the loose powder don't like this one so much, and people who feel like the loose powder is a tiny bit too drying are enjoying this one because it's not a matte powder. It does have a slight sheen to it. I don't mind that under my eyes. I actually do really enjoy it. And you can definitely see that I have used this quite a bit. I have it in the shade Cupcake. It just does a fabulous job at setting my under eyes. It's not heavy, doesn't look cakey. It's really good. It's been a minute since I've been impressed by an under eye powder like this. Other people use it like as a brightening powder, which I feel is what she promoted it as, like a brightening powder. I don't like that. I use it to set my under eyes, and it does a beautiful job at doing that. Okay, this next one is not going to come as a shock to you, but it is the Vive Cream Bronzer. What does she call it? The Modern Radiance Cream Bronzer. I have it in the shade Medium. You can tell that this is very, very loved. I probably won't be able to use this much longer. I do use tanning drops for my face. Like when I wash my face and then I put my serum, I mix in some tanning drops with it, and my face is not as pale as it probably could be right now. I might be able to get away with this bronzer for a tiny bit longer. The light one, I think there's 4 different shades. It's just, it's so pretty. The formula is pretty nice and pretty unique. I think I put a little bit too much on this side. Okay, now for blush. Face is still not set with powder, just my under eyes. Okay. This one, it's a multi-use product, so you can use it for more than one thing. And it's the Huda Beauty Lip Blush. You can use this on your lips and on your cheeks. I love it more for my lips, but I do really enjoy it on the cheeks, and that's what we're going to use this for today. I love pairing this with my Clio lip liner from Natasha Denona. Literally looks perfect with that lip liner. So perfect. This is the BK Beauty 109, and for the cream bronzer, I used the BK Beauty 111. So with this one, it does dry down pretty fast for your cheeks. So I would definitely say the best way to apply this is put it on your brush and then apply it on your cheek. If you apply it straight onto your cheek, I feel like it's just gonna stay stuck where you put it. So this is the best way I have found to apply this, and it just looks beautiful and natural, and it stays on. Boy, does it stay on. It's not going anywhere. It doesn't last as long on the lips as it does on the cheeks. If you set your face with powder after putting this on, I don't think you'll need powder blush on top. Like, it should peek through. Face is nice and powdered, and as you could see, that Huda Beauty blush, lip blush, is still peeking through. It's good. It is really good, and even better on your lips. Okay, so for powder bronzer, I didn't think I enjoy this and love it as much as I actually do, and it's this Surat Artistique bronzer. I have it in the shade Soleil Doux. This was not sent to me in PR. I purchased this myself. This is the Classic Cheek from Sonia G. And this formula reminds me of the Victoria Beckham formula. It is so pretty. Literally. It's a good one. It is a good one. I want to pick this bronzer up every time I'm doing my bronzer because it is so good. Okay. Gosh, doesn't my makeup look so good? Yeah. Okay, so blushes. First off, it is very rare that I purchase a blush and I think it sucks. Makeup these days is just so good that it's very rare that you find a super dud. It's just, we've seen it all, and it's very rare that you find something that is unique. When it comes to these blushes, I want to use them every time I put blush on. My top ones, I think they're no longer available, so I did bring out an alternative, the next best thing. So my Chanel blushes. This palette, this eye and face palette from Chanel, they did such an amazing job with this. So good. I love this. You can see how much I love it. It just, so good. Worth the, I think it cost $90. This one, another Chanel product, and it is the, I'm not even gonna try and Dessous the Equinox. Whatever. One of the special edition collection, 798 Beige, Rosé, et Mauve. So good. Oh my goodness. I love this blush, this formula. It's just perfect. I don't know what they did, but perfect. And I feel like when it comes to the bougie high-end brands like Chanel, Dior, Chantecaille, all of them, like they just, there's something that they do. It's probably obviously the lab that they use, but just chef's kiss. I would buy those again, but I don't think they're available anymore. I will try and find them, but so far on the Chanel website, they are sold out, and I haven't tried to look at like Nordstrom or Macy's or any of the other retailers. Next best thing I would say is the Armani blushes. Gucci also came out with some blushes, and then the Dior Backstage, what is it, Rosy Glow, but those are more expensive. I think the Rosy Glow ones from Dior are $40, and the Gucci ones are either 45 or 46. These Armani ones are $38 or $39. So close to the same amount of product for less money, and they pretty much all apply the same way on the cheek as far as performance wise. Armani would be the next best thing. Such a beautiful formula. Armani killed it with these. For today, I'm going to use this one because it's just so pretty. And I'm still in the fall mood. I cannot believe October is over. I cannot believe October is over. Gosh, so pretty. Do you see that? And it also has like a type of blurring effect. Does not enhance your texture. Even though it is a tiny bit like sheer glowy, it's in the most beautiful way. Okay, next thing is mascara. I already put some brow gel on my eyebrows. I don't have time. I have to leave here in like 10 minutes. So I did put some brow gel. Mascara. My absolute favorite mascara launch of this year is the Watch Me mascara from What's Up Beauty. Normally when it comes to mascaras, I have to use two to get the desired look that I like from my lashes, but with this one, because the wand has two different brush sides, so the normal wand and then it has the plastic wand at the top, I can just use this mascara and I don't have to dip into a second one. And it literally does exactly what I want in my eyelashes, which is coat them, separate them, and give them length. Okay, I thought I was recording. So, highlighter. The RCMA, what is this? The Summer Light Illuminator. I have the shade Daybreak. And this formula is just so nice and interesting. It's like a gel-like, but it dries down like a powder. And it's so soft. It leaves the most natural kind of glow. I can use this with both my fingers, a brush. It has to be the BK Beauty brush though. I have tried it with other brushes and it doesn't look the same. And it just, gosh, it's so pretty, so pretty. So you see that? Oh, love it. I don't think enough people are talking about this, or I don't even think I have seen any reviews. I think I'm one of the only ones that reviewed this product, but it is so good. Okay, to no one's surprise, the Natasha Denona. I need a nude lip crayon in Clio. So I think she's just revamping her whole brand, and that's why these came out. I don't know if the formula is changed from like her older lip liners, but this one here. So far, one of you have mentioned that you purchased it and you love it as well, and that makes me so happy. Okay, and for lips, I think you already know which are my two favorite lip products right now, and I mentioned earlier the Huda Beauty lip blush, and I feel like it's this shade specifically on why I love it so much on my lips, which is Rosy Kiss, and the Refi Beauty lip blush. This is exactly what it is. It's a lip blush for your lips. It literally just looks soft and silky, and it's meant to give you almost like that feathered, smeared out effect. I love it. I have two shades, Bloom and Orchid. I prefer Orchid over Bloom, but they're both pretty shades. So I'm not going to use this one because I don't know where my Orchid shade is. This is Bloom. It's a little bit light for what I'm looking for. So we're going to jump into the Huda Beauty because the shade is just so perfect. You see that? All right, my lovelies, and that's going to be it for my favorite launches of 2023 so far. I didn't include any eyeshadows because on my day-to-day makeup routine, I don't really wear eyeshadow. So none of them are my absolute ride or die favorites that have been released this year. I would say my most reached palette is probably the Master Mattes from Makeup by Mario, and that's not a new release from this year. So I didn't include eyeshadow in this video. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. I think the makeup speaks for itself on why these are my favorite launches of this year so far. We might be surprised before the end of the year, but yeah, this makeup is so pretty. I love it. And it makes me feel fresh and pretty, and yeah, It's my favorite. Okay, my lovelies, well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea. All the comments, all the likes. If you use my links to shop, it truly does mean the world to me. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would love to know what are some of your favorite launches of 2023 down below in the comments section. I love talking to you all. I love interacting. It's my favorite part of when I upload a video. So that's going to be it. I will see you all on the next video. Bye.